Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Thursday, June the 2nd, 2022. The tarot card for today is the Four of Cups, and this one comes to us from the Wandering Star Tarot by artist Kat Pierce. Now, if you didn't get in on the Kickstarter and get one of those decks when it was available, forget if it was last year or the year before, I haven't seen yet where it is available commercially, but it will be, and I will let you know, because this is a deck I think that you'll really enjoy. Now, about our card today, we haven't seen this card come out since October of 2021, and you know, I gotta tell you, it's funny how things are, because this is a card where it's like sometimes you feel like you're in a rut, you know, and you just can't stand it. It's like the same old status quo just will not do. And here you are, Mercury's retrograde for one more day, and it's just like that wanting to break out and wanting to break free. And you know, we get a little bored with routine. Now, I'm always fascinated and interested in how these turn out, because as you know, I pull these cards months and months in advance, so they're all written down, and I have no idea what's going on that particular day until I get to the point where I'm going to record. And we have today the moon at home in Cancer, all right, and it's going to make one aspect, and that happens to be a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. Oh my, you know, that Taurus energy would be quite content to stay in the same old, but Uranus is like, no, you know, I want out of here. I want things to be different. I want change. I want the unusual. And you know, there's just that needing to make things, you know, be exciting sometimes, right? And when we get into this mode where, you know, perhaps you just feel like you're existing. See, so many of you are on the verge of change, but that's just it. It hasn't quite shown up yet. So the, you know, the energies that are there that drive you to want to break out and maybe make sudden decisions to get out of this rut today. There's no telling what you might do. And that also means there's no telling what others may do. What do you do when this happens? Well, you know, sometimes you have to kind of go with the flow, because things, when Uranus is involved, they can catch you off guard. But if you overreact, you know, it can sometimes permanently mess things up. So I'm not saying that you have to condone other people's actions, but perhaps step back and see what it's about, and try not to let yourself get, you know, overly emotional or, you know, reactionary about it, because, you know, things tend to be more emotional under the Cancer moon. Now, you know, this card, it's often like a card of discontent, you know, like, I want that right there, not that. No, I don't want that. Mommy, I want this candy over here, not the one, not that one. No. And you know, it's like, but you're not really looking at what else there is. Sometimes the universe wants you to see what else there is, and maybe that something could possibly be, you know, good for you as well. Maybe candy wasn't the best example, but I was reminded of a deck I have that I don't know where it is, but it has a really good card for this. Anyway, you know, that's the thing. The routine, the stuck in the rut, and you have to get out of that rut to make things happen. Today's energy may very well help you do that, all right? I tell you to, you know, think first, but isn't necessarily going to happen. So it could be a fly by the seat of your pants kind of moment that comes along, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe you're just left sitting there. The only thing that I do know, and this card also, for some of the rest of you out there, reminds me of Venus in Taurus, okay? And why do I say that? Because there is that tendency to, with Taurus energy sometimes, to kind of just kick back and, you know, become a couch potato. Sit there with all your snacks. I swear I went to the store the other day. The moon must have been in Taurus. I was like, who bought all this stuff? So be careful with that, because that can put you into a rut as well. If you notice these tendencies, kind of pay attention to what you are doing and try to, utilize maybe this Uranus aspect today with the moon to break yourself out of these kind of bad patterns. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.